I was just playing the drums, man. I was just playing the drums, I'm telling you. Love playing the drums, man. It's been a while, too. It was a good feeling. You probably think I'm lying, but I was just playing the drums. It was unbelievable. I absolutely loved it. It was absolutely amazing. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You're here with the Crypto Lifer, and we're going to break it down. We're going to have fun in the charts, and we're going to have a blast tonight. Let's get that mix down. Music is pumping and bumping, though. You can't hate on that beat. Thing is just slapping around there. Just slapping. Slapping it silly over here. And I'm going to have to actually, there we go. That's going to get me going there. That's going to get me going. How's that audio for you? Are we a little too hot? Let me check. You know what? Pretty good to me. Pretty good to me. Happy Easter to you and yours on this Easter Eve. Oh, a little hot. A little hot. Happy Easter to you and yours on this Easter Eve. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Thank you so much, Dips. He had to dip himself. This totally the way. Calder Runcer. Slapping it, baby. Sounded good. Slap. I like beats that slap, baby. Can they slap? Slapping them around, baby. Slapping them around. Let's get it in. Shout out to everybody here. Let's take a look at what's happening in the markets tonight. BNB still up $400. I mean, BNB is always a good choice. BNB's been banging on them for a long, long time. BSV, everyone says that's the real Bitcoin. $87. Might get your hands on a little bit just in case you never know. It's 87 beans. Cake at $8 holding its own. And Cake, you get residual income from Cake. Have you seen my video where you can make over 60% a year just staking Cake? Put 10 grand in there and make $6,000 a year doing absolutely nothing but learning how to use DeFi. I don't know. It's up to you. You can do it. A lot of people don't like free money and decentralized finance. Who knows? But I like to do it. I stake my Cake every single day. Dot at 1865. Electroneum Classic. No, Ethereum Classic. I always call it Electroneum because I still own that and I can't get it back out of the Cryptopia scam. But Ethereum Classic, 38 beans. ETH, as long as ETH holds above 2850, in my humble opinion, 2,700 bucks. It's strong. Filecoin. Wow. You got GRT hovering above that 30 cents. Hive, 90. IOST, Internet of Things. I hold a bag of that at 0.005, half a penny. Still sitting on a 6x, and I'm going to hold that thing till it bangs on it for at least a 20x. Link at 14. I believe it'll come back to $50 at one point or another. LRC might be something to watch, and we're going to take a look at some other things in the game. All right. Look, Polygon allocates $20 million for eco initiatives following its green manifesto. What new coins are coming to Coinbase? Why Vet Crypto should be next. Millex Foundation ecosystem supports a program. Dogecoin aims for offline transactions via Starlink technology. Do you hear that? Offlink transactions via Starlink technology. Bullish Doge, Elon Musk, Doge, bullish. Bing, 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 bing. Litecoin, 115 mana. And let's get it into the day here. Let's take a look at Bitcoin as we get the rambling music. The rambling music gets me rambling on in. I'm going to start with KuCoin shares. I'm going to start you off nice and easy. Nice and easy with some KuCoin shares. I got into KuCoin shares in 2017 at $1. I don't hold any anymore. I sold them all at 18. And I paid off my last bit of debt that I ever had. Mwah. Thank you so much, KuCoin shares. I love you, baby. I love you. I sailed off into the sunset. Thank you for that super chat and dropping some balls in my jar. Thank you for moving the balls around. Jedi man, you're the man, dude. SHIB, please. Happy Easter to all. Let's take a look at SHIB for my man. Let's take a look at SHIB just to start the day. If he wants to look at SHIB, I got this beautiful flag here on KuCoin shares. Highly likely to break to the upside. Looking somewhat beautiful. Daily has movement. So you're looking at that daily time frame that really wants to grind on out. Let's take a look at me open it up for you here. So the daily time frame on the stochastics RSI moving. MACD wants to take a bit of a turn in the RSI. If you can compare it here to the price action, looks pretty, somewhat decent. Not amazing. We'll go to the 4 hour. We might see, see the 4 hour, we got a little bit of hidden bullish. Because we got to swing up and swing up here. I don't know why I go to trend. Alt is my guy. But look, swing up to swing up here, swing down to swing down. That's hidden bullish, tells you that the trend may continue to the upside right there because you get a downward momentum in the RSI while you have an upward momentum in price action. That's not going to bring the price down. 9 out of 10 times that makes the price continues to the upside. So something to watch. Bullish flag. It already broke out of this inverted head and shoulder when it coiled up in the end of this Wouldn't be surprised if I saw it at 25 bucks not too long from now. Just talking about, it's got an ecosystem. It's the next BNB. Speaking of, as we spoke of BNB earlier in the show. So, just something to think about. Just something to think about. The chat is popping tonight. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Jedi Mind with the first super chats. Just popping it off. Let's get you going here with Shiba Inu on a Saturday night. How's everybody doing on this Easter Eve? No one ever really says Easter Eve, but that's what it is, right? It's Easter Eve, and we're getting ready for Easter Eve. I think the people here in my party are getting into the hot tub. I think that's what they'll be doing right now. I've already kind of got into the hot tub a little bit. If you watch my earlier live stream, I took a nice plunge into the pool with my clothes on. Yeah. Some people maybe just think I'm ridiculous, but we did it. I never did it before. I always saw it in the movies. The guy always did it like it never mattered. Like, oh, I can just, and I was like, how could you do that? No one jumps in the pool with their clothes on. That's ridiculous. I was like, nobody does that. You know what I'm saying? And then today I was on the live, and I was like, you know what? I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I have to buy new clothes because they get bleached out. What's going to happen? I mean, is something going to happen to the clothes? Something could happen to the clothes. Oh, well. But for most likely, nothing's probably going to happen to the clothes. I could probably just drive off, and people are still going to think it's ridiculous when really it doesn't matter. It's like I'm wet, and people put a lot of stock on nonsense, right? But, I mean, it was funny. It was funny. I didn't think I was going to do it, I didn't think it was. Shout out to Lion Hughes. Could you take a look at our baby PYR? Any positive you could see? Good support of the 200 exponential moving average. I'm watching you in the Coachella stream at the same time. I bet I'm blowing the Coachella stream out the water, baby. Shout out to Crypto Cash, man. I love you. It was funny. I've jumped in pool before with clothes as long as I have fun. My man. Could you take a look at our baby Vulcan Forge? Yeah. Happy Easter to you, Sam, and the rest of your family. Shout out to Wayne Mustafa in the house. Shout out to all the lovers of life. Shout out to all my lifers. Appreciate each and every one of you. Chad, you were the one who did it. You called me out. You were like, yeah, you're bluffing, dude. And I was like, oh, I'm bluffing, am I, Chad? And so I was like, Chad, this one's for you, baby. Let me plug Mountain Valley Spring Water, the cleanest spring water you can drink in the world. Comes out of Arkansas. Some of the freshest water you would ever find. They test this spring better than anything else, right? From the Wichita Mountains. Bottled in the Wichita Mountains, baby. Sparkling water. Authentic. And this is the real deal right here. This ain't that fake stuff. It's that Rodney Dangerfield real deal. It is sparkling. It's harsh. Ooh, but it's so good, baby. Bottled since 1871. Mountain Valley, baby. Only the best spring water for the best, baby. It really is the best, too. It's like amazing. The stuff is just, it's godsend. If you know what I'm talking about, who here knows what I'm talking about with the water? Have you done your research? Then they used to make B. That plastic. Weekly candle close signed and just to say happy Easter holiday. Hope you and the family are great. I'm shattered off to bed. Shout out to Crypto Craze, my man. Love you, brother. Have a good Easter with the family. Bailing out. Much love. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Hey, guys, just one deal. When you bail out, don't let everybody know. Just bail out quietly. No one has to know you're bailing out. Not to be rude, but no, but I appreciate you. I love you all. I get you. Did they used to make Billy beer out of it? Nah. Only RO or distilled water. My bad, bro. No, I'm just messing with you. Man. No plastic. This is glass. This is a glass bottle. This is a glass bottle, baby. This is glass all the way, baby. You can hear my teeth on it, don't you? That's how you know it's glass, all right? That's what's up. All day long, baby. You know me. I don't play on. All right, let's take a look at Shiba. Shiba's in a tight position here. 4 hour wants to push to the upside. I like what Shib's doing here. I'm telling you right now. I like what I'm seeing here with Shiba Inu. Highly likely this Shib's going to blast its way all the way to the 40-yard line and into the end zone. Shiba's been trying to get back on the fourth down. They sacked Shib once here. They sacked Shib twice. But, Shib broke through the front line. He jumped on in. They try to pull him back in. Shib looks like he's about to break through again. I mean, it's first down and 10. They're on the 30-yard line. I see Shib going all the way. What do you think? Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Bobby, last time I was with you, you ate a taco the size of, Louisiana. It was the biggest thing I've ever seen. I mean, you were in the bathroom for 10 hours. I was wondering if you were ever going to come out. I had to do most of the game by myself, and now I see you eyeing my taco, and I don't know if I should even let you have a taco today, because, I mean, what's going to happen? Am I going to have to enunciate the whole game, my entire self, for crying out loud? Shout out to everybody here on the live. So look at, Shib looks like it might make a move on the 4-hour. I'm just calling out on the 4-hour. Look, you have resistance, resistance, bounce, bounce. That's what's called an SR flip, my friends. That's what's called an SR flip. So support and resistance flip. You could see a move here all the way to 27% gains for Shiba Inu. It's on the radar. If you play the 4-hour, it's on the radar. You don't have to play anything else but that, you know. And there's my beautiful Discord. Jump on in for $99. The Me6 link will get you in right now. Why wait? Jump on into the man who hasn't taken a day off in 445 days. Something absurd. Jump on in. I'm on vacation, but I'm never on vacation. It never stops. I'm always on the grind, always on my mind, Bitcoin, baby. For you and yours, for each and every one of you, I love you all. I will never stop because I know how much amazing it is to change your life with crypto. And I want to see as many people as I know feel that feeling. Feel that feeling of like, wow, just unbelievable wow. And I know you can, I know I can. We can both get it in together. Shout out to everybody on the live. I can't wait to see you in the trading group. Shiba Inu, baby. Shiba Inu. And that gets posted. If you're not watching the live, though, you're still getting the feed, baby. You're still getting the feed. When should I buy Bitcoin? Whenever you want, baby. Whenever you want. Whenever you think is right. Because I'm never going to tell you when to buy or sell anything. I've seen you on BitBoy. Carlo Diaz. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You are a hard worker. Shout out to Toby Chapman. Love you, man. Love your TA. Learning so much. Would you please take a look at Luna? Happy Easter. God bless you and yours. Shout out to Angel C. Let's take a look at Luna for my man Angel C. Let's take a look at Luna for my man. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Shout out to you and yours. God bless you and your family on this wonderful Easter. God bless you and your family on this wonderful, wonderful Easter night. Nice warm night, too. What a beautiful time it is to be alive. It's a beautiful day here on the East Coast. 62. Felt like it was 75. Absolutely beautiful day to be alive. Super chats for Luna. Zero Allegiance. My man, shout out to all my moderators here on a... I appreciate you coming on in. We got Crypto Muser in the house. No, we got Crypto Cash in the house. We got Wayne Mustafa in the house. We got East Jordan. We got Calderonster. We got all my people. Zero Allegiance. David Kendall. I've had 2 of the best sells with SHIB. Legit. Did it with the lifer with waves. Might be time to load up again. I mean, we've been riding that SHIB wave and then dumping that SHIB dump. FAR TX Fire Department in the house. Thanks for everything. Shout out to you, man. Oh, Fari, Texas. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to the firemen in the game. We love you. If I was anything else but this, I would be a fireman, man. I love the firemen. Most appreciated, underappreciated people in the world. I love you all so much. You risk your lives right into a fire to save each and every one of us. The firemen. God bless the firemen out there, each and every one of you. You know what? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Moment of silence for every fireman that we've lost. Thank you to all the firemen. I love you all. Such strong, strong men and women. Firemen and women, too. I don't want to just, you know. Let's take a look at Luna here. Okay. So we decided we were going to get a move on Luna, and we did. You know, and that's why the Stokes are so important. Stochastics RSI will change the way you trade. Okay? And see the movement to the upside here, and then we got rejected, but 38% gains. Yes, we didn't get the measured move, you know, but what you do is you get out when the 4-hour just tells you to bump. Let's look at the daily. The daily, yeah, the daily was turning on you. When the daily turns, and you're high in the stochastics, and you're high in the MACD, and you're far away from the moving averages, look at this, you're far away from the white line. You got bearish divergence. What do I mean by that? Well, let's take a look. Most people don't know when to sell. That's the problem. Let me show you how we teach students to sell in my trading group, okay? We don't tell you what to do, and we never tell you what to buy or sell, but we teach you how to find out how to sell on your own. We teach you how to teach yourself, basically, if that makes any sense. But look, here's a high. Here's a secondary high. That's an uptrend on price action. And we take a look at the RSI, and it's a flat line. Even if we double-click it and really be precise here. See how I double-click the oscillator? If you double-click an oscillator, it'll become the entire screen. Nice and handy there. Isn't that not a nice, handy move? You bet your sweet peas it is. You bet your sweet peas. All right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. You know I love you all. beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. Bunch of beautiful people you are. Bunch of sexy lifers. Sorry. Look at swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down here. Look at that. MACD about to turn to the upside here, getting a move. Luna. So I'll show you what I have for Luna. I'm going to redraw this in a second. We got our initial pump to the upside, but when the daily got high, that's when you exit the trade. When the daily is about to turn on you on the stochastics. When you find bearish divergence on the RSI. And when the MACD is turning on you, when you're far away from the white line on the daily time frame. And when the yellow and the white line are open like a whale mouth. You know, when you see space here, it's time to jump on out of a trade. There's nothing else you can do, okay? Look at this shoulder, head and a shoulder, and the price would dump to the downside. I just like seeing the storylines beforehand. I'm always just pointing things out. I mean, and people say, oh, it didn't, yeah, but look at the head and shoulder broke to the downside. Did it not? Yes, it did. Let's take another look here for Luna. Now what I do with look at Luna is I look at it fresh easy. I look at it on the weekly if I have to. Weekly actually still has momentum. It's a really good sign. It's touching the 21-day moving average on the weekly. That's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to take our weekly support and resistance. We're just going to look at price action right now together. Nice and easy. Ooh, this music keeps it moving, baby. So take a look here. We got resistance here for Luna at 98, which makes sense, right? We had that high at 119. We got this zone right here. And we got a zone like right here. Okay, I'm cool with that. And we could hold this level right where we're at. And the 21-day moving average is around the daily. All right. And now you can see the channel that we're in. It's similar to a Bitcoin channel in a way. More like an ascending wedge here, though. Look at this. Now, this breaks down 68% of the time. I have to admit. However, I like to pattern trade down, up, down. Highly likely we make a move back to the upside here. This is also what's called a falling wedge, right? Falling wedges break up 68% of the time, okay? So you've got two ideas here. You got a small move, you got a bigger move here. I would suggest we would make it at least to the top of the pattern here and get rejected. We may not break out. You may get resistance there. So this is what I'm looking at. Also, it's a bit of a cup and handle. Sabby cup and handle to the upside. I don't have my sound effect today. I'm going to have to make it tomorrow. But look at that. I mean, a bit of a cup and handle. It could explode. It means it could be it could expose itself even further out here. Could see a bigger move here. You know, let's just take it just to put it down, because a lot of people don't play it like this, and I like to backtest my theories in public so people can watch if it plays out or not, right? So first take profit would be edge of the bill here. If it broke out, wait for a retest and another trade back up to this measured move. I've seen these play out. We did this with waves. If you remember waves, we drew a cup and handle inside the rising wedge, and we were right here with it, and waves would blast to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. Also, you know, Bitcoin wants to trend up. I've got a chart I'm going to show you in a second about the full moon that's going to blow your mind. We got to get the likes up to the watchers. I got the likes up to the watchers. We got 186 people in the live stream, 124 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to show you something that's going to blow your mind about tonight. Tonight specifically is a full moon, everybody. Can you feel the love? Can you feel the moon, baby? Yeah. Yeah, pull that out. But can you feel the moon? Can you feel the moon? And we did that without any voice effects. Can you believe that? Can you feel the moon, baby? 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 How do you like that? Can you feel the moon, baby? Can you feel the moon? But it's a full moon, baby. Can you feel the freshness to my voice? Can you feel the insaneness? It's a full moon. April 16th. It's a pink moon. You know, a pink moon because it brings the flowers. It brings the love. It brings the spring. That's why we call it a pink moon coming through. So jump on into the fun, everybody. It's Saturday night. We get a little wacky here on the live stream. You saw me already jump into a pool with my clothes on. What else do you expect, baby? Full-time moon in hour, baby. Take a look at near. You can vote as many times as you like in the USA. No ID required. Crazy. But I can only hit the like button once. Hilarious. I wish I didn't say that. I was just reading a quote, man. Be careful. I don't even want to... Crypto Muser, what's up, fam? My man, Crypto Muser, jumping into the house, man. Check out Crypto Muser's YouTube channel whenever you get a chance. He has the best scoop on what's happening with XRP and more. And more. Not just XRP. He has a lot of insight about the cryptocurrency market. He's been in it for a long time, and he can actually take you through his life lessons. He's a well-rounded, well-mannered young man. And he actually, I mean, yeah, Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. I love you, brother. It's a pink moon tonight. It is a pink moon. Let's hope it's a green moon and bring some green candles, baby. Shout out to Lane Hughes. I love you, Mr. Hughes. Slancha, my Irish brother. What do you think about STG coin? We actually like it. I brought it up yesterday. Stargate Finance. I'm all over it. I just hit it twice. My lady left her computer open. My man. You're the man, dude. Look at this. So this is what I'm looking at for Luna. And I've seen this occur. We actually played this exact pattern out for waves, and we got a nice move. Possible 100% gains out of Luna to $161 is the measured move out of Luna. Only 17% is the stop loss. If you want to be extra, you could go out down to the 20 there. 19. Still a 5.2. And this is how you make the big money, my friends, on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame. So, what can I say, baby? I'm unconventional with the movement, but we get the results. It's about the results. I really don't care how you get it as long as you cross that finish line with that gold ring, baby. Did you get the gold ring? Did you get the gold ring in your hand? Did you feel it? Did you sweat? Did you perspire? Did you jump over the last lateral all the way to the end? Did you pass the baton, baby? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You beautiful, beautiful people. I'm just so excited to be here on this wonderful time. When you come down to Florida, bro, anytime, man. Oh, I'm coming down. I'll be there with you, man. You're in Naples for 6 weeks. I'll be there. I'll catch at least the weekend. I'm telling you. I'll catch at least the weekend. I got you, baby. I'll send you some money. Can you set me up a temporary, streaming place? Nah. Well, we got to figure out a way. Is there a good place for me to stream? You got good Wi-Fi and stuff? You got good Wi-Fi and a monitor, and I'm there, baby. And I'm there. Funny, I just need my things. I just need my things. Right? I need my tools at all times. I feel uncomfortable without my tools. But I believe Luna's going to keep moving. If Bitcoin gets another leg, you're going to see Luna get another leg for sure. Luna on the 3-day also looks hot, which not a lot of coins yet. It's getting oversold on the 3-day, ready to make a bit of a pop here. And look, resistance right here, and there's your bounce, and there's your second bounce. I like what I'm seeing for Luna here on the 3-day as well. Good spring water there in the Naples. How's Dot looking? Tampa or Boss, man? Shout out to Chad Smith with Tampa. He loves Tampa. He literally goes to every single Tom Brady game. He loves every second of it. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Shout out to the greatest teacher of all time, grinding on the Easter weekend. Happy Easter to you and the family. Jay Red, you're the man, dude. Casper in the building. Up so much energy. I hope all of you are on it where it explodes when no one is paying attention. Oh, Casper is building up. Okay, Casper. Jeb is always wrong. Shout out to Toby Chapman, my man. I don't know, man. I don't want to talk about Jeb. He seems like a nice kid. He's a young kid. He's going to learn. He hasn't been trained on that. He's going to take him some time. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I love that kid. He's a great kid. He's motivated. He has a big future ahead of himself. Crypto Jeb, man. What a lovely guy. Okay. Now, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the wins. Let's talk about the losers. Let's talk about the ups. Let's talk about the downs. Metered governance token. We've been going over this coin every once in a while here. I want you to write it down. Why? Because it's pegged to the... It's supposed to be the value. They're trying to peg the value to a kilowatt hour of electricity. Very smart concept. Very beautiful thing to do. I like what they're doing there with meter governance token. Expected to try to get up to $4.64 not too long from now. Let's talk about Unmarshall. We banged on them for gains. Today alone went all the way up 25% halfway to the measured move. Measured move could go all the way to 39, and we may before the stop out. There's a very good chance we now have nice support here for Unmarshall, but we nailed them to the upside. Shout out to anyone that got into Unmarshall. And if you join my public server, you're going to have access to just awesome stuff, the bootcamp testimonials and gains on gains, where you can see what we just did like the 14th. 2 days later, we made 25%, and the market's been tough. The market has been tough. I'll tell you that right now. Formation 5 for 23% gains, right? PDEX for 16% gains, right? April 4th through the 5th, 25 in one day, Fort Knoxter, right? But then Bitcoin kind of trended down. We've been kind of shorting, and now we've been in chop. The shorts hasn't been that easy. The longs haven't been that. It's been up and down. We made a few shorts, but for the most part, we're watching this long break back to the upside. Let's get into Bitcoin here on a bit of a nutshell. Let's break Bitcoin down tonight. Good evening, good sir. What do you think about VVS? I don't know enough about it, but it tends to be a really good coin to pump, and it like to trade. It has nice pumps, so not too shabby. VVS ain't too bad. So look, this is what I kind of came up with here on the 1 hour. You see what I got cooking? And I want to see a breakout to the upside. And so far, Bitcoin kind of did break out. And then it rode the top trend line here. So if we even this out and break it easily, you know, right, something like this here. I can even kind of shrink it. I feel like it's riding the top trend. I've seen this before. Like, it's flagging out on the top of the trend. However, look at that 1 hour time frame. It's cooked and needs to come to the downside. So, like, and there's resistance. It's likely we come down. Look, resistance there, resistance there. Been doing a bunch of different things here. But yeah, like, look. So I've been looking at this here. So either way, we're going to break out or in or out. To me, we kind of broke out. Like, look, we could extend this now. Look. Crazy pattern, right? I mean, that's what we got going on now. Look at that. That's crazy. I'm just gonna delete these for now. They're distracting for me. And we're gonna get into this. We're gonna dive into Bitcoin. It takes me a second, everybody. It's like I do things the proper way. But look, just want to show you some fun stuff here. I just want to teach you guys a little stuff. So we pattern traded Bitcoin yesterday on a Friday afternoon, a Good Friday. We traded good on a Good Friday. Look. We had a cup and handle that we suggested would break all the way up here. How did we get this measured move to right here? How? How did I suggest Bitcoin would go to... No one else would have done that. Honestly, you know why? Let me break it down. Remember on BitBoy when they were like, show us how you get the cup and handle target? And I was like, well, I get it differently than everybody else. And everyone was like, wait, what is that? The normal way is to make a line. Usually you have a flat line. It's a little slanted because most people wouldn't do a slanted. But more you make a line at the head of the cup here. And then you make a straight line down to the base. And then you just swing that out. And that's the measured move of the cup and handle. That's it. That's what they teach you in school. Okay? But I'm a man on the street. I've been in the streets, baby. I've been out in the streets here. Getting my butt whipped in these charts, right? And I started experimenting with my own thoughts. And my own thoughts were you go from this wick all the way to this wick here. And that's got to be your measured move. And even if it's slanted up or down, it doesn't matter. You got to go from wick to wick. Okay? Then, and only then, may you place your measured move. Right? And like, I still didn't capture that whole wick, but I damn well got way more than the average guy. And I do this all the time. So, and I've done it hundreds and hundreds and thousands of times on this live stream. I mean, I've done it, I don't know about thousands, but definitely hundreds of times on this live stream. So, and it sounds like I'm bragging, but I'm just trying to help you out. And I'm also trying to teach you that, like, you can push the boundaries in anything you're in life, as long as you know the basics. You must know the basics, though, and you must backtest your theories. You must backtest your theories. So we came up, but then we came back down, and they got rejected, and then I called this as resistance. Then we kind of made a right shoulder. I thought maybe a shoulder, head and a shoulder. Kind of, you know, you never know. This broke down. We came back to the downside, and we suggested we would make a break back up. First, we said break back down, nailed the downward movement. Then to break out back up, we nailed the upward movement. However, as we kept talking about this, we kept saying this is a rising wedge. Rising wedges break down 68% of the time, and that's what happened. The rising wedge broke to the downside. Came back up, broke to the downside again, and now look what you're seeing. You're seeing a bit of a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, an inverted head and shoulder beginning to form here. So I just wanted to take you through kind of some crazy TA. All right. Now I'm going to rebuild here. We have strong resistance at 40,700. For whatever reason, we just, there's sell city right there. They don't want to get out, right? Look, you can also take your, like a quick volume profile here on your fixed range. Take a look at what we're seeing here, and you can see, look, we got a strong buildup of pressure right here. There's good support right there. You got a good buy-sell order there. That could be a place for a good bounce at 40K. All right? You're also now holding this new trend line here to the upside. And to me, you're holding this downward trend. And you're getting tight in a what's called symmetrical triangle. We've been seeing a lot of these the last few days. This is a 50-50% chance of a break up or a breakdown. All right? Measured move is going to be if it breaks up. No guarantee. 50% chance that we break up to the upside is 42,600. All right? You can right-click this. You can clone it. And then you can go grab your clone. Don't clone at home, though, and don't clone alone. All right? Don't be cloning alone. I don't want you to get hurt. All right? Make sure you have someone in the room if you're going to clone. I have someone over here. I was not right. Hey, thank you, Bobby. Bobby's always here when I'm cloning, right, Bobby? Yeah, he never lets me clone alone. All right? Never clone alone. All right? You think I'm joking, right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for coming in. Shout out to the lifers from the guy at the back of the classroom. I've been on the lifer kick for 2 months. I'm virgin to the trading group, but it looks like I could be falling in love. Shout out to Brook Crypto, my man. Been watching lifer making cup and handles for a year plus. It's real. Join the Patreon. Pay in crypto. Do what you got to do to become a gang to gain. My man, thank you for saying that. And we do take cryptocurrency. Email cryptolifers@gmail to pay in cryptocurrency if you would like to jump on into the trading group. $270 for 3 months. $270 for 3 months. $500 for 6 months. $1,000 for the year. Love to see you there. Someone paid for $1,000 in XRP early this morning when I woke up today. We woke up this morning. Shout out to you and yours. Thank you so much for the XRP, my friend. You're the man, dude. Full moon is beautiful tonight, and it is flashing and shining out over the seas, the ocean, and the lands. Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on into the live. So here we have. We're going to watch this closely, and I mean, we're going to wiggle into this tightness. Tell you what, Bitcoin's either going to 42,600 or it's dumping to 38K. And this is the story, morning glory for the next day or two. This is going to hold us down. This is going to tell us really what we're going to be doing and where we're headed for BTC. All right. I want to grab the right price label, the price note, not the price label, price note, nice and yellow. There you go. You know what? We might as well clone that too. Bobby, are you here, Bobby? All right. Yeah. I thought he had walked out of the room. Never clone alone. Never clone alone. All right. Don't joke around. Do you think it's funny? Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Never clone alone. All right. Love your cup and handle method. I am seeing a crypto lifer cup and handle on my PYR on the daily, taking us to the previous resistance on December 2030. I got a good feeling about XRP thanks to the muser. My man. ADA, my big baby since 13 cents. I just need a lot of patience. Me too, man. I got into ADA at 2 and 8 cents, and it's just a long-term hold, man. We just gotta hold out till $10. You know. Never clone alone. You're funny, man. Never clone alone. Exactly. See, I think he figured it out. Never clone alone. Look at Bitcoin 3-day, 50 in the 200 MA. Same SR lines. So, I mean, we got our volume profile here. We got our resistance for BTC at 41,000. We got another bit of resistance there. Oh, look, and I got my new idea here. Look, you just got to do this. How great is this, right? Double click it. Go into the template and slap the resistance in there. And then clone it. You can even copy paste. Copy paste is also, I'm also a fan. You can copy paste alone. You just can't clone alone, all right? Remember that. You can copy paste alone. You just better never clone alone. If I catch you cloning alone, you right click this button, you're alone in the room, and you end up cloning by yourself. I'm just warning you, be careful. Be very careful. I'm never married to XRP since 2017. New home soon. That will pay off though, man, for sure. Just hodl strong. Yeah, I dumped ADA at 240. Wasn't patient enough. Looked at Bitcoin 3-day, 52 and same SR lines. Are we still in the 4-year Bitcoin year cycle? Has the bear market started? Anything is possible. You know what? Nobody knows for sure. And I'm not going to claim to know. I'm going to take it one day at a time. I'll show you some signs if we're bearish and signs where we're bullish. Like, I have ideas, you know. Right now, this 50-minute is tight. We're getting tight. Highly likely we're going to move to the upside here Highly likely we get a move to the upside. All right. How high is the question? And we could still see some momentum on the 1 hour. It hasn't crossed the dotted line yet. And even the 4 hours. So I'm still bullish for tonight on a low volume night. Idea that this could be a shoulder, kind of a head and a right shoulder. Okay. And we could dump out of this. And again, remember, symmetrical triangle. Anything is possible. But this is what we're looking at, everybody. This is what we're looking at, in my humble opinion. In my opinions of opinions. I could even show you the bigger channel that we're in too. Right? But there's really no need at this point. But like, it's like this. I mean, we'll go to another time frame. I don't want to ruin this beautiful chart. It's too neat. It's too neat, but it looks bullish to me. It looks like bullish Kenny G. What do you think, Kenny? What do you think, Kenny G? It looks like bullish Kenny G to me, baby. Sorry. The kids are trying to sleep. My family's probably not too happy about me right now. They're like, this guy. He doesn't care about anybody else but himself over here in his live stream. While the kids are sleeping, he's sitting there screaming like a freaking oh. Hey. But this is what I see happening for Bitcoin. And again, we still got some juice. But we must break through resistance. We must. Livers make money in bear markets and bull markets. It's true. We make money no matter what the market does. It does not matter. We will find a trend. We'll play the trend and we'll play it out. There's still longs and shorts in every single market. All right. Chop is a little harder, but we even make money in the chop, which is pretty insane. We even make money in the chop. Hey, if there's a day not to trade, I take a day. You know, you don't trade. Like, you don't trade every day if you don't have to. You don't trade the worst trading days in the world. And I'm happy with this Bitcoin analysis. And then look at the daily. The daily wants to kind of curve down, double bottom. But still, as I showed you before too, look, there's hidden bullish on the daily. Swing up to the one, swing down to swing down. Even hidden bullish divergence on the daily tells us that the trend will continue to the upside. I like my odds on the daily. I'll tell you that right now. Seeing a nice cup in handy on ILV daily. Back to the resistance of 735. For Alluvium. My man, Alluvium. Yeah. Lifers print money. Shout out to Chloe Rosano. Shout out to Marcel Deloney. Do we have a blood diamond on the weekly? Yikes. Multiplicity. Best movie about cloning. I remember during a weekly stream with the group, you had me dying of laughter when you got a call. And in a calm voice, you were like, no calls, we're busy. And then it kept ringing, and you pretended to rage. Can we have a 2-week green candle for the close tomorrow? We can, yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Also, I've been talking about this 2-week. The 2-week looks absolutely beautiful. Could be coming for a double bottom, and there could be a little bit of a dumpage. We could bounce off 38,000. You know? No worries, though, everybody. No worries. Like, I wouldn't be that worried if the 2-week bounce. Look up. We have a lot of support right there. We have a lot of support at 38K on the 2-week chart. So, let's get through the daily first in the smaller time frames, and then we can see what goes down. The weekly isn't in our favor. The weekly has taken a bearish turn for the worst. We've had 3 red weeks. It's not good. This weekly candle closes in 23 hours and 5 minutes. And we'll find out. We'll have another weekly candle close. But not tonight, right? I think someone thought tonight was the weekly candle. I'm in Brookline right now visiting my sister. And I'm feeling the lifer vibes heavy. Shout out to the fam. Silly Billy. All the way in Brookline, my man. I'm out in Martha's Vineyard, but I see you out there, man. I see you out there. I'm in Eggatown. I'm in Eggatown with the White Houses. Drinking my Mountain Valley spring water. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. We love you all. How do you feel about us being rejected perfectly off the 200 MA? It's not a good look. What time frame though? 4 hour? I mean, right here, look at this. The 4 hour below the 200 is so garbage. We've been playing with it and playing with it. I want to just eventually get above it and never come back down. My brother Lifer, chilling with the Lifer fam. Shout out to Bullish Kenny G. Mentioned you earlier tonight, man. I love you, brother. Bullish Kenny G in the house. Thank you for the $2 super chat, my man. My man. My man. And we talked about WireX. Things just kept moving to the upside. We went over this on the weekly screen share together. It was a token metrics coin. And we even have a token metric section in the trading group. Jump on in. You'll be blown away. You'll absolutely love it. You'll absolutely love it. Token metrics cost $80 a month. I mean, jump on in, hang with the lifers, have a blast. You will absolutely love it. You will absolutely love it. It will be the greatest thing you ever did with your life. One of them, I believe. And we're gonna have a blast together. We're gonna grow together. We're gonna learn the beauty of the charts together, my friends. Together. We nailed this one for gains too as well. Didn't go all the way to the target, but nice 39% before the daily just did a turn for the worst. But that's why you wait for the daily Stokes. You don't go to the measured move. Everyone's trying to get to the measured move. You don't go to the measured move. You go when the Stokes tell you to get out. The MACD tells you to get out. The RSI, when you're far away. You get out when you're supposed to get out. All right? We already looked at Shiba Inu at the beginning of the live. If you want to jump on into the beginning, you can jump in. If you send in another super chat, I guess I would be obligated to go over it yet again, but we have gone over it. Daily rejection at 200, perfectly going back to the 2018 bear market in hindsight. The rejection at 200 was the start of the downtrend. Thoughts? No, every time it's a downtrend, but we've done it before, though. We've done it before. You will love it. We already did SHIB. Yeah, we did the SHIB. We did the Shiba Inu. Luna 3-day hot, too. Luna looks hot. Of all the coins out there, Luna does look hot. And we hit fire departments. And man, my man hit me. Sonic 1, man. I love you, brother. Shout out to Sonic 1, man. You're awesome. Or girl. It could be a guy. I'm pretty sure it's a guy, though. But the other day, I called someone a guy, and she was like, I'm a lady. And I was like, well, I love you, lifers. Regardless, you know. You know, Litecoin had a lot of news lately, which has been interesting. The daily wants to move for Litecoin. If we look at it, it's in a giant cup and handle. Look at that. On KuCoin. There's your beautiful cup right there for Litecoin. Right? This is the first, one of the first, I think, yeah, the first coin. No, Ethereum was the first cryptocurrency I ever bought in my life for $89. Ethereum. But Litecoin I was buying for $5. I told everyone in my office, I was like, you got to buy this coin. It's going to be the, I was like, they all go up, and this one's cheaper than all the other ones. Coinbase only had 3 coins. It had Litecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum when I started. Coinbase had 3 coins when I began. I feel like a dinosaur in this game. That's how I know you're going to get paid, man. If you've been in long enough, you're just destined to get paid in this crypto game. Can you look at Zillico? Thank you. Shout out to Toby Chapman for the $4.99. Thank you so much for the super chat. Much respect to you and yours, Toby Chapman. You're the man, dude. So we've gone over Bitcoin in a nutshell. I've got my Bitcoin update. I've got my resistance. I see what we're in. I see the different areas of support and resistance in which we can go. Zero Allegiance, strong with the super chat. My mods do not play. I think I have the best mods in the game. They treat this like they treat it like an Olympic sport. No lie, they don't play around when it comes to my super chats, man. Best mods in the game. Most loyal crew in the house. I'm telling you right now. We're like the 300. You ever see the 300? We're like that. We're like the 500 lifers now. I think we're about 500 strong, somewhere around there. Shout out to all the lifers. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And we're only going to keep changing the world. Litecoin could make a bit of a move here. You want to look at the weekly chart? Weekly's getting a little up there, though. Yeah, just like Bitcoin, right? Everything's going to find its way through the weekly. I do like this bigger chart, though, for Litecoin. Team Blue Hoodie Hood, yeah. And again, not the best night to trade, right? Easter Sunday. A lot of people are going to take the day off. They're going to be with family tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Going to do their thing, right? Horde right here. Was in a cup and handle. It just fell down. But is it bottoming? Is it finally bottoming? I don't know. I don't like to play that game, you know. SHV is on my radar for a blast to the upside here. Only a matter of time, in my humble opinion. Keeps holding its own. If Bitcoin dumps, of course, it'll dump. But it's been holding its own nicely. The daily is just ready to fly. Like, I really like what I'm seeing for this. This is a coin we've been trading on and off as a group there. There is resistance right there, but you're at that support region. Kind of bounced right there. Look, yeah. Previous resistance with the bounce on support here on that line. I like what I'm seeing. Possible 200% gains. Is that correct? Yeah, go to $10 from $4. 200% gains? I mean, up a little bit. 172% gains. Stop loss has to be pretty tight, though, on the daily. Could be 23, though. Can you check out Spell? Thinking about dumping my bag. We'll take a look at Spell. But this has been on my radar. XHV on the daily time frame. That's a big boy move there. I like to scale in on the daily when the daily's low. Using the smaller time frames for their low, pinpoint accurate. So grab a little bit, grab a little bit, grab a little bit, and then let the rest sail. That's my strategy. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You can see on the screen there. Nothing and I say and do sure should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own research before getting into any project, coin, or trade. Okay? And don't do what anyone tells you what to do. Do what you know you should do. And if you don't know what to do, then don't do it. Okay? Don't invest in things that you don't understand. All right? If you don't understand it, don't invest in it. And again, I can't even tell you that because I can't give you any advice. You got to do whatever makes you happy. Yeah. Let's take a look at Ziliqua and Spell. Ziliqua and Spell, my baby Zil. I sold all my Zil. I got it 2 cents. Kind of sad. I bought a little bit at 6.82 again. But that ship has sailed for Ziliqua. Easy. Now look at Zil's in the golden pocket. From Fibonacci pull to Fibonacci pull, you see you're in between the 0.65 and the 0.618. That's the Fibonacci golden pocket. Highly likely for a boom to the upside there on the Fib gold. So we're going to watch that very, very closely here in this falling wedge on the Fibonacci here for Ziliqua, Ziliqui, Ziliquum, Ziliqui. And there you have it. And it's flatlining. It could be double bottoming it even. And it's showing signs of life here. I like what I'm seeing. Let's look at the smaller time frame. Just to look for some market structure. Yeah, look at that double bottom. Something going on there. And you could also say like it made this like wedge and it broke out of it. I like what I'm seeing there. Ziliqua looking bullish as anything. You know, it had a huge pump up. Came back down into the golden pocket. Very healthy. That's a very healthy retracement. Like that's what you expect to happen. So, I mean, pointing up on the 4 hour too and the daily, like, interesting. Interesting. Even the 1 hour has momentum. And it's breaking through resistance right there. Look for a retest possibly of this area and a boom to the upside. But bigger picture, yeah, I mean, I'm bullish right here on this move. And this really doesn't change. Nothing changes here in my overall idea for Ziliqua. Possible move really to that fib level. I mean, that 4 hour and that daily look beautiful and you're in the golden pocket. In my mind, like, I can do no wrong by entering a trade there. If I lose, I'll lose. But if I don't, I mean, I did the best I can. Like, I used the best, you know, resources to my advantage. So in my humble opinion, I mean, it's possible 100% gains coming. Join the 99 this week. Appreciate you, man. Keep it up. Could you look at XCUR on or OPCT? We'll take a look at those. Shout out to Jake, my man. I love you, Jake. 808, my man. 808 and Heartbreaks, my man. Shout out to Jake. Where are you living, Jake? Where are you living, Jake's 808? Jake's 808. Where are you living, my friend? It's not a casino in Ohio. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just joking. And that's in the Fibonacci golden pocket, everybody. Which is between the 0.65 and the 0.618. All right? Not to be confused with the 0.5 and the 0.618, which I actually thought it was for a long time. So I made every mistake in the book. I'm telling you right now. All right? Super Chat, Zil, Spell. Let's take a look at Spell. And I got to watch my back. I'm in an Airbnb with a chair. You know, guys, I normally stand, right? But I can't stand. They don't have a standing desk here. So it's a little different for me. Let's take a look at Spell here. It's killing my back, though. Thank God I got a standing desk. I mean, I haven't had to sit down in a long time and work. So standing desks are unbelievable. Really the best. I mean, yeah, Spell took a beat down to the ground. I mean, nothing really to say about it. You know, I mean, it's one of those, like, deflationary fun tokens. I mean, I'd be very careful with it. It's got a rounded bottom, and anything could happen, right? Doesn't mean it's over for sure, but the dailies in a cup and handle suggest that it does want to blast out. You have a higher low, so you got this trend line forming there. You got the cup and handle going, and you got the falling wedge that breaks up 68% of the time. Definitely is a cup and handle, though. I mean, without a doubt in my mind, like, maybe like a slightly slanted one, but it's definitely a cup and handle. Everybody, I have something very personal to ask you, but my dad's feet are swelling up. They started swelling up, I think, like a couple weeks ago. Both his feet are really wide. Like, one of his, like, and they look so big that even, like, it looked like there's blood underneath his toenails on both of his feet. And I'm worried that it could cause some, like, he could die, like, soon. Like, I'm worried. Like, do you know what's up with his feet? Does anyone know what's up with his feet or why his feet would be like that? Yo, tenía familia en Sonata. No, but I would love to. Bitcoin, please. Gout, maybe. Circulation and blood pressure issues. Heart. I'm a nurse. Rain Man Spaghetti Rigetti. It's endema. It's edema. What is that? What's going on? Tell me what's going on. It may be a blood clot. Where? How? Bad circulation. What do we do? Like could something happen to him tonight? Does he eat a lot of pork? No, he eats no pork. He needs a doctor visit for sure. You got to get Pops checked out. I do, right? Like tomorrow, right? Yeah, like old people's veins tend to get like that. Could try eating healthier and stretching. Edema is swelling of the tissues. Bad circulation, heart issues, potentially it's edema. Doctor. Maybe gout, red meat, maybe heart, liver, kidney issue need to be checked out. Look into hydrogen water if you want to learn more. There's only one product in the market that's the best from Japan. Could be life-saving. Hydrogen water. For my dad or for me? My old man died of a blood clot in his ankle. Swelled up huge and was black. Needs to elevate his feet at night to start with. High blood pressure, edema, water retention. Endema. Everyone's saying it's endema. Alright, you guys always help me. Every time I'm in a jam, I say something, and the lifers, like, there's always like 10 of you that know exactly what's going on. It also looked like he was swelling in his face. Like, it looked like his face had some swelling too. You know? CBD oil. I had a couple old timers had gout, and the CBD helped them out. They loved it. No concentrate stuff. They'll cold press. Hey, Lever, can we look at ADA and VeChain? Kangen machine from Japan. Hydrogen water. Pronounce Ademo. Adema. Adema. Look up Lord's Hydro Fix. Next level. All right, let's get back into the charts. But thank you. I mean, it's life or death. Like, I'm a bit worried. I've done research on it for almost 6 months. 2 molecules of hydrogen and 1 oxygen. Could be a sign of peripheral vascular disease. Does he have any pain? He has horrible back pain. And he could have pain in his legs, yeah. He won't say anything. Like, he would hide it. Hey, bro, do you mind to share how much of your personal portfolio is exposed to cryptocurrency? 90% of my life is exposed to cryptocurrency. 90%. But I've been in since Bitcoin was 2000. So, like, I've had 90% since then. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. Edema is how it's pronounced. Edema. My wife said something like that. So Spell would have to bounce and break above this resistance here. I'm really worried. It didn't look good. I saw it today. It did not look good. I'm very nervous. I'm very concerned. Congestive heart failure or blockage in a vein. Like, you're telling me he could pass away tonight, is what you're telling me, right? Jesus Christ. Like, I might have to get him to a doctor tomorrow, right? Like, this could be dead serious. Right? It looks bad. His feet are bad. Depending on the medical history, it could be anything. It could be meds. He's also on Oxycontins, I believe, for his back. Painkillers, which I know are not good, you know. AVAX look equally spicy on the bigger time frames. It seems like it wasn't there like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I saw him, and it's worse now. Why take JC in vain, bro? Sorry, bro. I apologize. I didn't mean that. I would take him to an ER tonight. He won't go, man. Definitely the oxy. He won't go, man. He won't go. Like, I know he won't. Like, my mom doesn't know what to do. Like, we all don't know what to do. You know? He's not a diabetic. No, thank God. No. His mom was, but he's not. He's not. You know? Sorry, everybody. It's like my life is that real, though. It's like a life. It's real life, you know? It's real life. I'm being dead serious. I don't know. My dad would get so pissed. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't want to infringe. I need to have a long talk with my sisters tonight. Like, we need to sit down and have a talk. Tell him you're taking to the pizza and pull into the RR. Pay for a doctor house call. I could do that, right? And just make them show up to the house. I'll do whatever it takes, man. I don't care. I don't give a dang. I appreciate all this support and backup, everybody. I appreciate all the support and backup. Another coin on my radar right now that's I'm still in the trade is Hydra. Hydra's just still hanging out. Just doing its thing on this lower trend line. And I've just been waiting for this to make a bit of a move. This has been taking forever. Hydra, baby. And that daily, you know, it finally came up too, man. I may can this one because if the daily gets up and curves on me and the trade still, it's at break even, baby. I got in at 830. Finally up a little tiny bit in this coin. I've been in it for literally a week. Very boring trade for me. Very boring trade. If you have all of massage the late with it, let him work regularly. If you have an olive oil massage the leg with it, okay. So sorry you're going through that, lifer. I lost my pops last January, so I know the stress. Just stay positive. Thank you, man. He doesn't have a choice to go or not. My mother had to force my grandpa in the car to the ER, and he was on a ventilator for a week. Made a recovery, but it was due to COVID. Health is serious. Enlarged heart. Do you think Bitcoin will drop to 2K? Kidney failure. Family intervention is the best option. If someone told me to get in the car, we're getting pizza, and we pulled in a doctor, I would be livid. See, Bill, man? My dad had back pains for years. Last year, he started to have difficulty walking. He's 70. All the doctors said it was due to old age. I had to beg the hospital for an MRI. He had lesions growing. CBD is responsible for regulating nutrient transmission and metabolism. Good amount of our physiological problems are from our over-under metabolism. He's probably scared. They operated a day later. He's fine now. They found lesions in his back. He's fine now. That's interesting, man. My dad doesn't want to get operated. He doesn't want to find out what's wrong with him. My whole family, my mom has begged him. He won't get hearing aids. He won't do anything, and I'm really worried about him. I'm really, really worried about him. Like, from the bottom of my heart. Like, I'm worried I'm going to lose him any night, any day. Like, every time my phone rings, like, my heart drops. And, like, I hope for the best, and I pray for the best. But and I didn't even think I was going to say this tonight. It's hitting me hard right now. All right, Silly Billy. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Could be kidney failure. I used to work at a dialysis center, and because of the kidneys weren't fully functioning, it caused water retention, so it was slowly swelling in the body. Okay. You need to sit with your dad and tell him the stuff you're telling us. I did. He don't want to listen to me, man. He don't want to listen to me. Trust me. Like, I've tried it all, man. I've tried everything. Like, and I don't want to overstep my boundaries, you know. I don't know where I stand. It's tough, man. Z token, man. Watch for Z. Z had to hold that line. That's why we kept a tight stop on that. Because once it didn't, no reason to hold that. Let the 5% lose and just, you know, we'll figure it out another time. I wish I could help him, like, get him on the phone and tell him hundreds of people are hoping and praying he makes the decision to go. Thank you, Bryson. Let's appreciate that. You people are real, man. Let's take a look at XCUR and see. let's keep it moving into the show. Sorry to get this. I just found out today. I saw my dad first time in a couple weeks, and both his feet were so swollen. It was the worst thing I ever seen. Like literally, his right toe was purple. Like I could see blood underneath both his toenails, and I knew that wasn't right. Like I knew something was wrong. Like I was like, that's not right, you know. And he had his flip-flops on. Like he could barely keep his flip-flops on. That means he could barely put a pair of shoes on, you know. You're advocating for your dad, doing the right thing. All right, let's take a look at XCUR, man. A possible 400% gains if it can make its way out of this. However, it's got to hold this bottom. It's trying to make a double bottom here, or at least a higher low there, and make a move to the upside. The daily is extremely oversold. Again, though, Bitcoin is the big daddy here. We're going to control it. The bigger time frames, 3-day, 5-day, aren't too great. My biggest fear since I was a little child was losing my father. Mom was diagnosed with MS in 2000. Our dad seemed like the same type of that old breed. You and your family will be in my prayers and that of my congregation. Thank you for all you do. Much love. $100 super chat. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Much respect to you and yours. Thank you so much for the $100 super chat. That's unbelievable. And thank you for letting me know that your congregation will pray for my father. Like, I didn't mean to ruin the stream with this. I didn't mean to kind of put it on there. Should have kept it bright and happy on an Easter, you know. It just came out, man. I tend to think about whatever's on my mind, and I tend to be there. And, you know, usually crypto's the only thing on my mind, and that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? He may not want it, but make this step for him anyway. We're young and stubborn, and our parents did what was necessary for us. It's our turn now. A real heart-to-heart with him and your whole family. It'll be hard, but you're not overstepping boundaries. You're a loving son wanting to help. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I like XCUR as a project, and it has a lot of news coming out. If you go to CoinMomo, you're going to see XCUR is pumping with news. Pumping with news. That brings me to the fun segment tonight, where we're getting into the moon cycles for Bitcoin here. And let's just take a look at the moon cycles, and let's go back to a few of these fun cycles here for Bitcoin, shall we? And let's just take a look at what happened each time we had a bit of a full moon. Right here, we had a full moon. We started a nice pump to the upside, followed by a new moon where we get a nasty dump. We get a nice, big, beautiful full moon here, and we would get a nice, beautiful pump to the upside, followed by a new moon, and then a kind of half, you know, a waning crest moon with a dump down. However, the full moon would power us right here back to the upside again. The energy of the full moon, with the new moon then bringing us back down, with the full moon then again powering through to the upside, with the new moon then bringing us back down. This is for real. I know you don't believe me, but this is for real. Look, April 26th, and then we mooned back up to the upside here, back to the downside. Then we went sideways. The new moon held us. The new moon held us. They tried to push us down, but each full moon would hold us. They wouldn't let us go much lower until the full moon would push us back up to the upside. The new moons would drag us, but the full moons would keep trying to push us each time a little bit, but then the trend would continue to the downside. However, the trend would eventually end, usually with the full moons trying to break us out with our higher lows here. And here we are on April 16th with a full moon. The last full moon gave us a push to the upside. Look what was also correlating at the same time. This is going to creep you out. But low stochastics right here on the stochastics RSI, we had a full moon. Here we have low stochastics RSI, and in that vicinity we had a full moon. Here we had low stochastics on the daily RSI, and we had a full moon that would pump out. Here again we have low stochastics on the daily RSI, and here we have a full moon ready to pump. And tonight is the full moon. So I don't know, man. I'm not trying to freak you guys out, but there's got to be something going on here. There's something going on, all right? And I hope I showed it to you. I mean, if you don't believe it, you can see it. The full moons are always at these bottom pumps. These new moons are always at the top dumps. Look at our huge dumps always at the tops. Look at every single time. And if you don't tell me that Bitcoin's not controlled by the moon, then you're out of your freaking mind, because I got it right here, locked and loaded. So you don't even need to know how to trade TA. You just need to know how to trade astrology, and you're going to be good to go when it comes to BTC. And that's why I belong in Bitcoin on a full moon tonight. And that's why the thumbnail says full moon pump. Because it's not even just like it's not clickbait. That thumbnail is not clickbait, everybody. This is some real deal. Holyfield, this is it right here. Can we get a move to the upside? Can we get that blast to the blast? And that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking for. And again, keep bringing up that hidden bullish divergence. Swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down on the daily time frame. Suggests that the trend will continue to the upside. All right. And then I have this sharp area here. I kind of made this crazy pattern here, but it's a pattern. And this is what we're seeing here, tightness. And this is the bigger symmetrical triangle that I've been showing everybody. And that we got to hold this trend line. And the bounce back to the upside will be beautiful. And I'm starting opening some longs and banging. I'm starting to play that this is going to happen. Because I got to play like it's going to happen now, or I won't be able to take advantage of the low price. So I'm playing it with stop losses around these areas. And this is my idea. Bitcoin to the moon, baby. Rise and shine. It's crypto time. Wait, it's nighttime. Shout out to Crypto Wayne. I don't believe it's astrology, but I do believe the moon points to God. Sorry for your loss, Scar. What's up, big dog? Been a minute. Shout out to Dimitri Gordon, man. Thanks for coming on in, brother. Luna gonna pump too. Coincidence? I think not. Luna, right? Yeah, Luna, right? Hey, be grateful for all the time you have had with him so far. Scar Sizzle, my man, thank you. You got us all crying in here. This is my first time finding you. You are 100%. I'm calling, and God will bless you and yours. 100% in your calling, and God will bless you and yours. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Come back. Become a lifer. Be part of the family. You didn't ruin the stream. It shows everyone you're a real person with real life issues. Shout out to Rex Gordon, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. You ain't ruining nothing. We keep it real, and we love to love. Thank you, man. You're the man. Hang in there, Sam. Wishing your dad wellness. I feel your pain. Think Ukraine. Be strong. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I survived a car accident with a swollen foot. Compression and holding up the foot up helped. Took months to heal. I hope he didn't take... Yeah, exactly. A real heart-to-heart. And that's the thing, man. That's the thing. Yeah, it looks need to add more to the long position. It's up to you. You need to do whatever makes you happy, but this is what we're looking at tonight for Bitcoin with the full moon cycle. I just wanted to bring it up. Basically be a full moon. Wanted to make sure we kind of went over this. That was part of the move here to the upside. All right. ZK Tubes supposed to be the hottest thing since sliced bread. Everybody was all over it. It was all about ZK Tubes. Finally finding somewhat of a bottom here. Just want to point it out. Roll-ups may still have their time and may still have their day. What are roll-ups? ZK roll-ups, right? It's still WASM. To me, it's WASM now. It's old news for the roll-ups. But again, they may get played a little bit there. I like EXRD. Let's take a look at EXRD as it's trending on token metrics today as well. EXRD sitting at 1390, and I like what it's doing here on the 3-day chart. Right? It's just sitting beautifully. If we go to the daily as well, I've just been watching this EXRD hold this zone here for a while now. EXRD. I hold a big old bag of it. I will disclose that. But I believe this has the tech. That's why I hold the bag, because I believe it has the tech to really power through an ecosystem DeFi surge that'll really just blow all the other coins out the water once we get a bull run. If we get any type of run, even if we get just some type of run, if we get sideways action. I've been lurking behind the scenes on the UPS check, but just know I don't miss a stream, crypto big brother. I love you, man. Thank you for being here, Jamal. You're the man, dude. Someone bless, do an Evan video on CSPR, please. Casper, my man, loves it. You're my new favorite. You're very real. You remind me of my cousin that passed away a few years back. You're definitely got a fan base. Thank you so much, man. I love you, bro. Abdominal Rain Man, Spaghetti Rigetti. You're the man, dude. Thank you for reading my comment, David Sandy. Anytime, David. Marsh low in the 15-minute again. Nice call, by the way. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Yeah, we got him, right? We got it. Shout out to Dimitri Gordon, man. Thank you for coming on in. Shout out to Nick Fitch. Nick Fitch, man, my man. Appreciate you. Shout out to Aaron Chapman. Crypto TJ. Bryson Gonzalez, Big Sky 33, Earth Devil, Rex Gordon, my man, Tanner Goff. Thank you for the $100 super chat. You're the man, dude. Tristan Fusalar, man, I love you, brother. Sonic 1. Buck Nasty in the house. You're advocating. I love you, Buck. Zero Allegiance. Let's take a look at OPCT. Opacity. I would like in the BTC pair. It was beaten up on it. I'll look at the USDT and the BTC pair. Let's take a look at what we're seeing here for opacity to the upside here. It's getting rejected by this trend line that it broke out of. Let's see here. Okay. So you got a trend line that you could say it breached. But, I mean, it's wicking back, and it could actually show that it's getting resistance here. Yeah, so you got resistance right here. If it doesn't hold, it'll come back into this pattern and end up back down here. I like to play this thing for a quick pump and dump, really, usually here and there. It's never a long-term hold for me. It's just a quick swing. I like swinging this thing on and off. Kind of a cup and handle. I believe Dave Portnoy plays this thing. I don't know why, but I think it was like a coin he likes to pump. I don't know. I just have this feeling it's Dave pumping it. Whenever it moves, I'm like, it's Dave. I can't confirm or deny that, but it's just something that makes me laugh, and I think it's possible, but you never know. Maybe one day I'll ask him, I'm like, were you pumping OPCT? I believe it did like a 5x in one day 2 summers ago. It was pretty absurd. It went from like 10 cents to 90 cents. I jumped out and sold at 89 in the middle of the morning. It was absurd. It was absurd. Could make a quick move here, but I don't know. It's overbought on the 1 hour. 4 hour could make a move here. So wait, what I do is when the 4 hour looks good like that, but the 1 hour doesn't, I put an alert here on the 1 hour and I wait. And when that 1 hour comes on down and hits my alert, then I get into the trade, or I think about getting to the trade. I look at the 15-minute. I reassess the situation. Fort Knox, they're still on my radar as a hot coin. Could make a move to the upside here. Let's reposition the low point. You got some chop here too to kind of guard your stop loss, which is really nice. Whenever you have chop, it's a really good thing. When you look left and you got a lot of chop, I mean, you know, it can really help. Let's also take a pull here on a Fibonacci. This is where you want to see what's going on. And look, we're bouncing off of the 786 fib. I mean, that's a very strong Fibonacci to bounce off of for FKX. All right, 1 hour wants to point to the downside. 4 hour does want to flip. Daily's ready to rock again, though, in your favor. Last few times on this daily, this thing would move. It does have a higher low. I'd keep Fort Knox there on the radar, man. This thing can move, man and women. But, you know, lifers, you know, do whatever makes you happy. By the way, you and Jason Casper are 100. Shout out to Jason, man. I love Jason Casper. He's a good dude. 56K Bitcoin, then 24K in mid to late May. Wow. That would be crazy. I'm trading this JSMY coin right now. I've been expecting this pump. I hope it holds. Yeah, we were like on and off with JSMY. We took it for everything it had like a couple weeks back. Then it kind of went down. And then I tried to play it and I got stopped out trying to like hover on the low. So I would watch it. I mean, it does eventually want to break out here. We ran this pump up. Try to play it there. Eventually I gave up on it. Let it just kind of just overextend itself on the daily now. Maybe coming all the way for a double bottom. No even hidden bullish divergence there yet. MACD does want to turn to the upside. You're in a falling wedge, and you're extremely oversold. I mean, to me, this is the move, finally. But again, Bitcoin could dump on you, and this coin could go even lower. There's no guarantees you're going to get that pump back to the upside. 191% gains, though. Definitely worth it, and that's a bit of a Sammy cup and handy to the upside as well. Definitely is a bit of a Sammy cup and handy. So you can see this thing blast, for sure, to the upside. 191% gains, but it's high risk, high reward. You're playing with the bottoms of the bottoms at this point. You'd have to really care about this coin to dollar cost average into it. I do not. I would only swing trade it, and at the same time, the daily's low. 4 hour came up and doesn't have a lot of momentum. The 1 hour wants to push, so I don't know. A lot of mixed signals on this. Could make a bit of a move there. I would trade the daily only, wait for a smaller time frame. Again, though, all watching Bitcoin on a low volume Easter Sunday. We are super emotive. We love that. Easter celebrates the defeat of death. Get your dad some help, and I believe God will make everything right. Happy Easter to you and your family. Thank you, Whitwolf. I appreciate you, man. David Sandy, looks like the big pump coming soon on BTC. If you need to know the name of them, I'll ask my mom. My dad had the same water pills. Thank you. Let me know what they are, please. You can email cryptolifers@gmail with the name of those pills. Sally cup and handy. Ooh. Try that. I like Telcoin. Telcoin's definitely looking on the radar. Look, Telcoin just boom though. Didn't make it. Didn't want to do that. Dang. ABBC likes to beat up on the Bitcoin pair. Let's look at ABBCC Bitcoin here on KuCoin. See, look at that thing up on Bitcoin. I don't know why, but this thing loves to beat up on the Bitcoin pair. It just loves to do damage. It just does. Look at that. Breaking out here to the upside. And that's your measured move. I mean, you can see the daily pump hard there. 1 hour even wants to make a bit of a move here. It's actually moving. This thing likes to beat up on Bitcoin. I don't understand. It's like the one coin randomly. When the whole market's flat, this thing will just pump on Bitcoin. ABBC. It really does. Let's go back to BPRO for a second there. Oldie but goodie, you know, and it's holding the line. Look at that. It's holding. It's in the golden pocket and bouncing off the 706. That's a beautiful accumulation zone. It really is. Like, I have to say. I mean, you'll find this out on your own over time. But, I mean, and then, look, it's following Bitcoin in a bit of the asymmetrical triangle. But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw BPRO make a bounce and make a nice move here off that 706 and in from the golden pocket. Up 34%, possibly coming out of BPRO. You know what I'm saying? Can you look at ApeCoin? Literally hopped on just as you said water pills, so I missed the conversation. Can you look at ApeCoin? It's Phantom Type 2 return. Let's take a look at ApeCoin. I don't know what that means, Type 2 return. Let's take a look at Ape here on KuCoin. I mean, Ape, anything above 10 bucks is a steal for Ape. So look, we talked about Ape breaking out here. Last time we talked about Ape, we talked about it making a move here. And look, we nailed it. Let's see how many gains we got. Nice 25% gains. But then look, if we go to the daily, it probably got cooked. May I go to the 4 hour maybe. 4 hour was turning on you. It was the highest time frame you got. You were away from the 21-day moving average. You had the MACD, the RSI, and the SRSI all telling you it was time to get extended. You were also at a previous resistance zone. You're on a previous resistance zone. And so all this coming together, and that's just trying to show you, everyone, if you see this again in your life, that's a basic, beautiful time to take profits on any, you know, that's some, you know, systematic profit taking right there. Okay. I'm going to delete everything. I'm going to look at it fresh again. I see something brewing here. Nice consolidation, meaning you can see enough amount of people want to hold it where it's at. Enough amount of people like this price. People are either holding it, people are swing trading it, but it's consolidating nicely in my humble opinion. Okay. It's got a bit of a cup and handle going for it. Sammy cup and handy inside of the zone. All right. So there you have that, right? Sammy cup and handy to the upside. I'll tell you what, pal. I haven't seen a game this fun since 1972, when Buck Nasty jumped out of the stands and threw his hot dog at an umpire. Let's take a look at this. Let's build a long position here and an idea. Let's build an idea. Let's project into the future, right? Let's not be afraid to project into the future. And that's how you create your own reality, by not being afraid to project into the future. But you must project. You must project and you must push. %58 gains coming out of a 9% stop loss. That ain't too shabby. Possible move here on the 4 hour. And the 4 hour's ready to rock. That's your biggest time frame. Again, you might even just get to resistance here. But either way. And you don't always get to the measured move. Remember that. You get what you can. When the Stokes tell you to get out, you get out. All right. ApeCoin looking scrumptious though. My back is cramping up. I'm going to start calling it a night. My back is cramping up. Bad. Cody got some big news. Okay. Can we see Doge Elon Mars, please? We'll take a look at Elon. I got a big old bag of it, so it behooves me to look at it. You know? I mean, look at it. It's bouncing on the 706 here with a higher low. But you better hope it's low on that daily low. It is. It is, baby. It is. So, signs of hope for some Fibonacci action here. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder. We're coming back down. Giant cup and handle for it. I just want to see it bounce. I got faith it can break its all-time high and get all the way up here to that 3594. It'd be so beautiful if it did, right? Oh, my God. I have such a fat bag. I would love to see that happen. HCT is a weak diuretic used for more hypertension. If you want to get a Flupidos, Bumex, or Lasix. Thank you. Buck Nasty threw a hot dog at the umpire. Doge Elon Mars just needs a shout out by the man himself now. I know, right? He just needs to utter it one time and we'll be good to go, right? Let's take a look at Bitcoin, everybody, and then I'm probably going to jump on out of here for the night. Also look at total market cap in a quick second, though. Of course, I had to say it. Never let my own self off the hook. Praying for the family, Sam. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Very nice of you. Oh, we don't need to look at Bitcoin. We kind of went over it in a nutshell. Like, I spent like freaking an hour on it, you know? It's a little bit of a breakout possible there on that daily candle. See what happens with that. Flatlining, getting tight, right? 12 hours not in too the best shape. 4 hours got momentum, but it's high. When I was getting rejected, I hate to say, when I was getting rejected, like, we may see a dump, everybody. Right now, the 1 hour may be gonna boom. I mean, we better just hope that's just a low dump like that. We break this line, we're coming lower, and then we're gonna break this. Then we could bearish retest like this support. So I'm just painting the worst case scenario. Sorry, that thing just exploded, huh? We went over this today, and then look, it just exploded. We just went over that. People must be paying attention. Look at this. So, if it breaks here, bearish retest of this zone right here, Alt H. So, right now, because of how the 1 hour is, I'm a little bearish. 15-minute could save our butt. Like, so, literally, the 15-minute needs to break out of this. I'm going to go, look, BTCUSDT. I'm just going to make it real simple. Like, we have the bigger time frames. This tiny little flag needs to blast. Like, 15-minute needs to show us some love right now. So when that 1 hour rolls over, it rolls over for a retest. So like, the 15-minute doesn't break out too much. We roll over, we might roll out of this pattern. But we break out, we roll out, we might bounce here for a retest on the 1 hour. See, and I've seen all this play out in succession. That's how I kind of ping pong time frames against each other, right? Also would like to see this shoulder, this head, and this kind of right shoulder play out to the upside as well. So watch Bitcoin closely on this 15-minute. That's going to lead you to what's going to happen on the 1 hour. So yeah, I'll put an alert up here. And when this kind of hits, I'll do something with the trading group. Kind of update everybody to see where we're at, and then we'll go from there. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I'm gonna move that alert up. It's supposed to be up here, baby, up at the top. There we go. Everybody, thank you so much for being here on the live stream. I appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Life for Whales strikes again, my man. Full moon looks nice out there. Right? Shout out to Ankubuti. The deepest arcane connections we have are the celestial bodies. The moon and its gravitational pull reflect light because more hospitalizations, accidents, births, and deaths. Thank you for the SHIB I won the other night. Never heard back when I sent the email, so oh well. No, we'll send you the SHIB, man. We'll send you the SHIB. I apologize that. Well, we sent SHIB to somebody. I want to make sure it was the right dude, though. That's the thing. Someone got SHIB. My team sent SHIB. Now I'll send you SHIB too. I don't want to hear you crying. We'll send you SHIB, man. And Gubuchi, yeah, my wife was a nurse for 17 years, up until 2020, when she said enough is enough. But she said full moons were absolute the craziest nights ever, every single time. So crazy. That's so insane. 70% of Americans now in poverty, not good for the markets. Wow. 70% of Americans now in poverty? I don't believe that. No way. 70% of the country's in poverty? No. In America? It's not possible, man. I just see too much money out here, man. I'll have to figure that out. You could be right. I never know. I don't like to go against statistics I didn't study, so. Blessings to your father. 1, 2, 3. Hey, guys. Like up and chilling. All relatives. Toby Chapman. I want some LOL. Need that. Dimitri Gordon, man. Thanks, Lifer, for setting up our equipment and work, and you and your family have a great Easter. Oh, yeah, I just want to show you guys that. That's so cool, right? So wherever I go, I travel with my entire stream set up, no matter where I go, right? Because sometimes you got to travel in life, right? Not a lot of streamers show this stuff. But look, we can actually see, like, what it was like for me to set up today and get my stuff ready to go. I got lighting. I got microphones. I got cameras. I need my screens. I need to be able to see the charts right. My screen's got to be level. Took me like an hour and 20 minutes to get it all perfectly. Nah, even more, 2 hours. And then I had to work on like getting all the setup right. You know? Making sure Streamlabs OBS is right. Making sure the ticker is right. Making sure everything's working for everybody here on the live so we have a good live. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the live stream. Oh, wait, I didn't think I showed it. Here we go. I'm so sorry. This is me doing my thing. But everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. I love you all. Have a great day. Great night. Enjoy your family tomorrow for Easter. Take a deep breath. Be with your family. Do what you got to do. We'll be back. Crypto will be here. It's not going anywhere. Look at me as I set up all day long, right? As I'm telling you, it's not going anywhere. But yeah, that's what I do. Whenever I travel, wherever I go, my setup goes with me, right? My setup goes with me. May Lord bless my father, my family. Help me do the right thing. Help me somehow. May he listen to me for once, maybe, and help me help him. Dear Lord, help my father. Help me help him. That's like the one thing I need tonight and tomorrow and the next few days. I believe there's a reason we're all home right now, and it's to help my dad. Like, I love everybody. Have a great night. Be safe. Michael Pa with the... Come on, Michael. Michael with the $200 super chat at the end of the night. Michael, man. Michael Paul, man. It's just like... Oh, my God, man. Making it a $300 night. Michael Paul. Like, unbelievable. Guys, that's what I used to make at my old job. It's a Saturday night. Like, man. Prayer up, Lifer fam. And wait, let's do one last thing. We got to do one last funny thing, right? Like, let's leave on a happy note, right? Go jump in the pool right now, yeah, right? I just wanted to show you the, why is everybody quitting Airbnb? Let's see if we get the pool jump in there, if it'll actually play. Lately, like, won't play. Like, I can't get things to play. So weird. Like, I go to like a lower I let it load. But like when I'm using Streamlabs OBS and I'm pushing, it doesn't, like, it's hard for me because I'm using so much bandwidth to push. So it doesn't want to stream, you know? I should have recorded it and then played it back because I had the recording of it. It's got to go into the, like, we got to do an intro. We got to do an awesome intro video, you know? Ah, come on. You kidding me? Yes. He's like, I can't get YouTube to play. It's so weird. Michael Paul just subtly sends in the 200 and says nothing. Michael, we love you, man. Hope you're having a wonderful time. I don't know if you celebrate Easter where you are in the world, but thank you, Michael. Michael Paul, bro. Look at that. He comes out of nowhere dropping us. Have a lovely Easter, Sam. Enjoy the family time. You work too hard. Prayers for you and your dad. Thank you, man. Much respect. You know what? I think we can play it on my phone. Like, I just want to see this thing. It's so funny. It's funny, right? I mean, like, who jumps in the pool with the clothes on? Like, come on now. This stuff is worth for the... Here we go. I couldn't believe I did it either. Oh! Oh yeah, I could actually make it nice too. There we go. I'll do it right again. I'm taking things out of my pockets. I'm like, all right.
It's got money flying on my pockets. Just taking out my pockets. I'm jumping in. I'm jumping in. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Yeah. Cannonball. Not even a super chat for the love, though. Not even a super chat to do the craziness. The absolute craziness. Like, come on, man. You guys know I won't do it, right? You're like, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. He's such a pussy. He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna go in with all his clothes on. He ain't gonna do it. Say I won't. Who says I won't? Who says I'm not gonna do it? Who says I won't do it? Wait, we gotta build this up. Let me jump in the pool with his clothes on. Yo, bitch, you guys are go. Lifer, bro, God bless you forever, man. Yo, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. My wife's gonna have to get me a towel first. Right? He said the $19.99. I'd say good enough. If we get the viewers up to like 50 viewers, like we gotta make this. Alright, that's it. That's it.
It's so stupid.
Oh, I've never done this in my life. This is insane.
It's so stupid.
This is absolute insanity. This is absolute insanity.
Everybody, I love you all. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you on the next live stream. Thank you for kicking it with me on these crazy days. I appreciate each and every one of you. Michael Pa, everyone that hooked me up. My man. Tanner Goff, my man. Michael Pa with Tanner Goff 100. Michael Pa with the 200. Everybody else that came through too. $1.99, $5. Every little bit helps. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a wonderful night, everyone. I'll see you on the next live stream. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next live stream. I'll be here tomorrow night. Even though it's Easter, I'll be here tomorrow night. Be safe.